Hello Sagittarius, welcome into your reading for the rest of December 2022. This is good for Sag, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and the North Node. Okay, my channel has an emphasis on using the tarot the way it was always intended, and that is to help you get onto your highest timeline and create your own reality as represented by the Emperor card, who understands that all his experiences come from previous thoughts and actions. Okay, so let's get into it. What does Sag need to know, Spirit? What does Sagittarius need to know? Okay, we've got the Magician. We've got awareness coming out as your central energy. Patience and planning. The Tower card is your overall energy. So big changes. I see the Tower card as a really positive card because it represents liberty from a certain mindset that you may have been stuck in, that may have been preventing you from getting onto a way better pathway, a way better timeline. We've got the Emperor card coming out in your recent past. Well, hey, victory and success here. And material harvest. So this is looking good, okay? Whatever is crumbling away at this time, it is crumbling away for your greatest good. Yeah, we've got the Stand Your Ground card. Good boundaries being put in place. We've got emotional withdrawal. I mean, we have to go through these steps. There are no skipping steps when it comes to creating our own reality. And the Eight of Cups is something we've all got to go through. We have to make those sacrifices in order to really manifest what we always intended to. Okay, we've got Judgment, we've got transformation, and discontent and boredom here, which I will clarify. Okay, so it looks like you're going through, yeah, look at this sacrifice on the bottom of the deck. It looks like you're having to sacrifice things in your life at the moment that simply were holding you back, that were keeping you out of your sovereign authority here, okay? I feel like you're becoming much more aware of your power. You're becoming much more aware of how you have the power of cause and effect in your life. And with the underlying energy being material harvest, this is a Nine of Pentacles. This is you really learning to be self-sufficient, learning to set boundaries when people simply take advantage or don't recognize you for who you know yourself to be. Okay, I'm getting the sense that you were dealing with people or situations where the true you wasn't allowed to shine through. You know, like the true you had to be suppressed to be around these people. So I feel like this is a really positive Tower card. Victory and success coming in your future energy. Six of Wands. So although you may be feeling a little bit, you know, a little bit withdrawn, maybe a little bit, it's natural to feel uncomfortable with changes. The human mind gets used to comfort, and that's the lower animal mind that wants comfort, wants familiarity, wants things to be the same over and over again, which is why these things have to come along to kind of force us to change sometimes, because that's just simply part of the human condition. So whatever you're going through right now, it is for your greater good. And I see you getting far more independent, okay? We need good boundaries in order to create the life we want. And standing your ground, it means creating a new version of yourself that won't tolerate things that you may have tolerated before. The boundaries begin in the mind, okay? And that's what I see happening here. Show me this disruption card. Two of Wands. Choosing your pathway, being a crossroads. And I think you put yourself first here, which is good to see, because there was an option for you to go a different way. Yeah, look at this, the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords is, it can be mental conflict, but it's sort of being in a situation where there's too much thinking and not enough heart. So whatever that means to you, that's coming out quite strongly here. I feel like you chose the pathway of the heart and followed your heart out of a certain situation and into your own authority. Show me this Emperor card. The Page of Swords. The Four of Pentacles. I'm going to pull one more. I feel like people are clinging on to you. I feel like people really want your energy. They really want what you've got, but they refuse to acknowledge who you truly are. Death card. This transformation was inevitable. And the advice here is to see whoever this Page of Swords represents, there's someone you will be aware of as being perhaps contentious or unhealthy or they purposely try and misinterpret what you say and drive you crazy, okay? Whether you realize this or not, this is someone quite narcissistic you were dealing with. And the whole point in this chapter in your life was to close the door on that energy. And once you do that once in your lifetime, once your spirit merging with the body decides, you know what, this isn't good enough for me, I'm not tolerating this, I am going to transform, I don't care how hard it is, I will not tolerate being disrespected, and I will not tolerate being unacknowledged for who and what I am, that's when the universe starts responding to you. That's when you start to become initiated in your higher self. Yeah, judgment card. You're following the call of your higher self here. You're following it to victory. So I would say go with the flow, flowing down the bayou at this time, okay? Try and release as much resistance as possible. And this is a good time for planning, okay? There's nothing like a fresh slate to really plan what's coming next. And it's ever so good to have a fresh start. I've been through many of these sort of situations, and I always turn my mind away quickly from what is falling away from my life, and I move myself into the enthusiasm for having a fresh start, feeling liberated. There's a lot of liberation on this death card. There's a lot of strength on this death card. There's a lot of phoenix rising energy on this death card, okay? Show me the Magician. Yeah, I'm hearing it's my life. I'll live it however I want to. You may have had to sort of plan your escape from some sort of situation. 3 of Cups. 5 of Wands. Whew. One more, please. The Sun card. This is almost like you liberating yourself from a group. This could be a workplace. This could be a family situation. This is like you liberating yourself. This is like you planning to pull back your power. You making steps day by day, moment by moment, layer by layer to get your mindset in a stronger space. Maybe you started to have revelations. Maybe you started to think, hang on a minute, if these people expect to be treated this way, then why do they expect to get to treat me the opposite? What gives them the authority? What makes them so superior? What makes them believe that they are so worthy of getting everything they want at my expense? And I feel like I'm speaking to someone who your solar plexus is becoming more activated, okay, which is that urge, you know, to be sovereign, that urge to shine, that urge to really live life and adventure the way you always intended it. So I feel like I'm speaking to someone who's becoming aware that you are so much more than just a body. You're becoming aware that your avatar, your vessel, is a vehicle for your soul to move the way it feels like it wants to move. There's a lot of alchemy here. There's a lot of trying new things in different ways and perfecting the way you live your life here. Show me Material Harvest. The Wheel of Fortune, yeah, destiny calling. I love this with the Wheel of Fortune and the Judgment card. This tells me that whatever is shedding away, it's releasing you. The Tower card represents an actual tower that people used to be imprisoned in. So I like seeing this here. Maybe you felt trapped in a situation for quite a long time. Maybe there were malevolent energies involved, but I see that this has given you this great big, oh, it's like a ball of strength, a ball of energetic strength bursting through you, okay? Now the non-physical are always around, but they can only access us based on the frequency we're on. So the more self-confident we feel, the more worthy we feel, the more energies of a high vibrational nature can ease your thoughts, can help aid you in feeling stronger, okay? It's a decision which way we focus our mind, and I feel like you're focusing your mind towards something way better compared to where you've been before. Show me the Stand Your Ground card. Queen of Pentacles, lovely. I love this. This is groundedness. This is an energy of knowing your worth, knowing how valuable you are. And if people don't want to acknowledge that, then they don't belong on your timeline. I feel like you are really clearing out connections that would have been sabotaging connections later on. And I feel like you're getting very grounded and healthy. This could be healthier eating, healthier thoughts, realizing that your focus pulls in whatever you focus on. And I feel like you're focusing on way more wholesome things. You could be focusing more on family, healthy family, keeping your family protected, I feel like here. 9 of Pentacles, yeah, lovely. Lovely sense of growth here and self-reliance. This is gorgeous energy. This is you relying on yourself, knowing who you can trust, knowing who, you know, is fraudulent. So this is beautiful. Stand your ground, because there's a lot of blossoming coming your way. You are on the verge of becoming the best version of yourself you've ever been, okay? And again, I feel a really motherly energy with this card. Male or female, doesn't matter. I feel there's a lot of self-nurturing and wanting to be in a position where your cup is full and you can then nurture others, okay? Show me emotional withdrawal. Two of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like you've taken yourself away from things that were destabilizing, things that pulled your mind in, okay? I feel like you're not going to give your energy to disrespectful people anymore, which is beautiful, always beautiful to see. And again, the Judgment card is the transformation of the spirit. It's having that revelation that life can be whatever you want it to be. It's the card of second chances here. So Spirit is backing you up fully with whatever new venture you're embarking on. Whichever direction you've gone. Yeah, look at this, the King of Pentacles. So this is telling me that this transformation that you're going through, and the Chariot card, is going to take you, if you want a relationship, it's taking you towards this perfect match here with the King and the Queen of Pentacles. But also it can just represent that upgrade from this energy here of the Queen to pure power with the King of Pentacles. This is something no one outside of you could take away from you, because your mindset has become so solidified in practical reality. This is you pulling in your manifestations because you've held your ground and you've held your frequency throughout your testing times here. The Chariot is a mindset that is victorious, okay? We've got the Moon card coming out. There may be a little bit of fear, subconscious fears, sort of creeping in, because your whole world is changing. Know that this is normal, okay? And know that, you know, what has been lost will be replaced. There's just this sort of plateau sometimes when situations change a lot, and it takes a little minute for the universe to bring in your new requests. You're sending out new requests, new cosmic orders. You're letting the universe know, this is what I want. I want emotional security. I want financial security. I want to feel like I'm blossoming. I want to feel like I'm living the best life I possibly can. And the universe is responding to that. However, there might be a little transition period where you just feel a little bit eerie, okay? The Moon card is, you know, subconscious fears. It doesn't feel quite right when we're going through the pathway on the Moon, but it's a necessary pathway, and it gives us chance to really trust in Spirit. Remember, the Moon comes after the star, and the star is when we follow that small glimmer of hope that we can get everything we want. Yeah, Eight of Swords energy. You know what? This energy is coming out a lot lately. So I would say just, you know, sit with it, ground yourself, meditate, eat more. They're telling me to tell you to eat more root vegetables to get yourself more grounded. And yeah, it's a sacrificial period here with the Hangman. This is a period of time where you've got to relinquish any worries to the universe, okay, in anticipation of this new beautiful pathway popping up, Ace of Pentacles, which leads you to this sovereignty of the King and Queen of Pentacles. Your energy is very valuable, Sag, okay? I can see that you've put a lot of energy into people in your past, and, you know, they were valuable to you in the sense that they taught you your value and they taught you your worth. But now it's time for you to level up. You're leveling up. I see a lot of abundance here coming in for you. This is pure abundance, pure security. And it's based on this firm foundation of this beautiful mindset, refusing to settle for anything less, hearing the call. Okay, I'm hearing that you heard the call from Spirit. Hearing the call from Spirit. Yeah. And when I clarify the Judgment, we get the Ten of Pentacles. So Sagittarius, this is the one. The Ten of Pentacles is the cap on the pyramid of the minor arcana. We get the Ten of Pentacles when we've done our mental work, going through the passageways of the minds with the sword cards, when we do our spiritual work with our spiritual divine flame of power, those are the wands, and the emotional work with the cups. Then we get to the real manifestation where we're really pulling in from the non-physical, we're really manifesting the life that we truly desire here. So the 9 to the 10 of Pentacles, things may feel a bit eerie at the moment. You may just have to relinquish it and trust in the universe to guide you through this period of time. The Moon is the experience of the soul. It's what we all have to go through before we get to the sun right here. So you know this is coming, Sag. You know there's a beautiful, you know, beautiful new life for you appearing on your timeline, but sacrifices had to be made here. Yes, someone could have been draining your solar plexus, okay, invisibly draining you, magnetic field to magnetic field. So I love to see this. You've got a lot of strength showing up here and a lot of passion for, you know, you and yours, the people that really mean something to you. You've got a lot of a lot of beautiful, firm, solid achievements coming in. Ascending the mountain, keep going forward, okay? It might be a bit rocky at the moment, but you're definitely following your own personal pathway. So this is good. You're doing well, Sag. Open your heart to joy. So yeah, there is an angelic presence that I feel like has been guiding you during this testing time. I feel like you've had quite a testing time and you really had to make a decision. You felt like you were at a crossroads and really had to sort of make a choice. Do I stay or do I go? And I feel like you picked the more powerful choice. Yeah, just like I said, protected by angels. You were cherished by the angels. And look at her beautiful little wings here. Joy and delight. Okay, so they're encouraging you to take as much joy as you can from the little things if you're going through stuff, not to analyze the storyline you're in so much right now, but let it be revealed to you. Okay, let your new chapter be revealed to you. Don't rush yourself, don't pressure yourself, but know that you're growing really deep, strong roots. Okay, unshakable. Okay, you're growing like the oak tree, being a very unshakable force. I feel like I'm speaking to someone who could be an old soul, because the rings on a tree show the age and experience of the soul, and the tree holds information like a library. And that's the kind of vibe I'm getting here. Let's see, what else does Spirit want for you? Okay, they want me to pull from my my crazy deck, okay, my my initiated beings deck. So yeah, I feel like I'm speaking to someone who's very aware of spirituality, very aware of cosmic things, or the rules, the metaphysical universal laws, stuff like that. What would you like Sag to know? What would you like? Oh, they're being fussy here. Right, show me what you want Sag to know. This one. Oh, wow. Mindset is a choice. Choose wisely, for the mind creates reality. All right, and I feel like you've done this. You've picked the stronger mindset here. And now it's just a case of you going with the flow a little bit, trusting in the decision you made, knowing you're protected by the angels, and that you are never alone, Sag, okay? So keep going forward here. Let's pull one of these. Wow, the Akashic Library's open. So here we are again. It's going back to the idea of that tree and library. What am I saying? And the information being available to you. So I feel like I'm speaking to someone who is aware already of the non-physical and the way all energy is stored up in these libraries, okay? So that could mean something to you. I feel like there's lots of energies available to you. Now you've made this sacrifice, now you've made the choice. The universe is going to come in and give you evidence of that choice, show you how powerful you are. A change in the wind. And again, there's that sense of flowing with the wind. There's that sense of being flexible, adaptable, being able to deal with anything. And that giving you this ultimate strength to escape from situations that were maybe codependent, or maybe people were codependent on you, but they were too low vibrational for you. These people or this person that you were dealing with. We've got happy, okay, which is what they're encouraging. They're encouraging you to be as light-hearted as a child with no cares in the world whatsoever. So this is nice. I feel like this is a period of time where really just focus on you and getting those roots going very deeply. And the deeper your roots go, the higher you go into the Akash, in the sense of you could be accessing divine realms of the Akashic Library. Really rare information. And we've got a new romantic cycle begins. This card jumped out at me. So yeah, this king, oh, where you going, naughty? This King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles, I feel like, you know, you've made a decision that you won't accept less than you deserve, which is gorgeous energy to see. Show me more. You could be a life path 8, a life path 2, a life path 6, a life path 1, or a life path 3. The number 3 is really important here. I feel like you want stability. The triangle is the strongest shape in nature. And I feel like you are really sort of finding really solid ground here. The stars remind me to share my divine light with those I care for. And again, I feel like I'm speaking to a really caring person who wants a beautiful family, wants security. Maybe you've got kids and you want them to have the absolute best in life. And those intentions give you so much support from the universe because they're so pure and so beautiful. So I feel like you've really got your priorities right here. But they do want to remind you that no matter what's going on around you, joy is available. You don't have to get too identified with any storyline or any situation, but you can raise your consciousness up out of that. Yeah, we've got despair coming out. So for those of you who've been frustrated or feeling like, oh my God, how much can I cope with? They're saying raise your consciousness up out of that, okay? Know that you are infinite. Know that your storyline doesn't define you. And I feel like I'm speaking to someone who you've got a really, really strong connection with your soul, with your higher self. They're telling me avatar level consciousness. They want you to see life as a framework for you to live in and really understand that we're here to create and manifest. But they want you to be like an avatar level consciousness, to not identify too much with your human self, but rather recognize that the now moment that you're experiencing will go on forever, and that currently your now moment happens to have an extension that is human, but that you are so much more than that. Show me more. Yeah, I feel like caring for your people. There's something here about the people you care for being very important to you, and a beautiful intention that's been acknowledged by the universe as being the reason why you can attract in so much energetic and angelic support, because your heart is in the right place. We've got the Lord card here. So I feel like this is Spirit being humorous. This is Spirit saying, treat yourself like that sovereign being, okay? No one is above you, and no one can tell you how to live. The decisions you make for yourself are always right because you made them. We can never get it wrong because we never get it done. And I feel like, you know, stop questioning yourself on your decisions. Hold tight, have faith in yourself, and back yourself up 100%. This is the vibe I'm getting here. For you to back yourself up like the angels do. For you to fully support yourself. Now you've made these decisions, go with them. Have faith in them. You know, it's like starting a business. You've got to back it up completely. Okay. Capricorn energy. So you could have Capricorn somewhere in your chart. This could be a reminder of your power. Capricorn being ruled by Saturn, reminding us that, you know, the hardest lessons are often the most valuable. Okay. And again, this sense of solidity, of you not budging from your higher ideals. First house. Yeah, Spirit wants you to really recognize who you are and that your life is all about you. And until that cup gets filled up with your own self-worth, you know, you can't really help anyone anyway. So I don't know if you've had people pulling at you, acting like, you know, you somehow have to live your life for them. Something like that here. But Spirit's reminding you, your life is yours. Okay, we've got the heart chakra on the bottom of the deck, confirming your heart's in the right place. And I feel like it's going to be lit up more and more and more. Your mindset's going to shift as you really revel in this self-nurturing and find the joy in as many little things as you can. Whatever you've let go of, it was the right choice, and it's allowing more light to flow into your life. Look at these rainbow energies here. So life is about to get way more colourful for you, Sag, okay? Hold your ground. Know that you made the right choices for you. There is no wrong, okay? And back yourself up fully with these changes. Know that the right romantic cycle is being lined up for you, okay? And it will be a great match here. King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles. The family you crave is on the way to you. The soul tribe, you know, the connections you need, they're on the way to you, all right? I hope this reading's been beneficial to you. If it has, please hit the like button, comment, subscribe, ring the bell, and hopefully we'll meet again. Lots of love.